Hi, Jeff DeFore. I'm from South Colony Youth Baseball. I'm here to give you some tips on how to hit, how to feel, and how to throw the ball. Hopefully these tips will help you make your kid a better player and enjoy the game of baseball. Okay, so let's talk about some basic common flaws that I hear very often from parents talking in the crowd and this and that. Right? The main one I want to talk about is that elbow up. When you hear parents saying, "Put your elbow up," you hear that all the time, right? So that's a big problem that we see a lot of times, because the concept of swinging is when you get on your load position, the elbow naturally will go up a little bit, right? We're trying to stay away from telling kids to go this high, because look how uncomfortable this looks. Right? This is not really a comfortable position when you get in a low position. What we're trying to tell this to our kids is when you get in your load, make sure that your hand doesn't go behind the elbow. So what I'm saying by that is when I load, is if I load like this, that's a problem, and that's where they want your elbow to be a little higher to go behind the hand. As long as you load behind, that's fine. You don't need to go higher than that, because the concept as a swing is once I'm going to go to the ball at my load position, the elbow is going to come right in close to the body here. So there's no reason to come up here to come down here again. We're just trying to be in a loose, comfortable position here, so that when we get to the ball, the elbow comes in, throw the knob at the ball, boom, get at point of contact. All right? Good one. Let's talk about a common flaw that I see many times is you hear people saying, "Squish the bug." Talking about squishing the bug with the back foot. This is what we're talking about. Is there's a lot of parents that tell their kids, "Squish the bug on your swing," and the concept is to squish right here. It's not a bad concept, but at the same time, that's not really what we're trying to accomplish with the back foot. As I spoke before, we talked about transferring your weight into the front leg, okay? And if you tell your kids to squish the bug, what's going to happen is the middle of their body is going to try to stay back at point of contact, and that's where they're going to squish the bug. And that's a big problem, because we're not trying to take our swing and squish the bug and stay here so that we can squish. Okay, if you look at some basic videos on YouTube of professional hitters, what they really do with their foot is they're just trying to take that back hip and they're trying to turn it towards the ball, and that's where the foot starts to turn. Right? All we're trying to accomplish is to turn the foot and to have the laces kind of pointing towards the pitcher at the end, if you follow through. And that's because my back hip is basically turning at the ball. I'm not necessarily squishing the bug, I'm just turning the foot. I've seen some good hitters like Robinson Cano, Vladimir Guerrero was very good at that, where literally their back foot, when they get at their swing and their point of contact, the foot literally lifts and slides about this much away from the original position. Alright? So let's forget about the squish the bug, because it's going to lean your kids to stay back and squeeze. We're trying to have them transfer their weight at the ball. If you work on that, you're making some great strides. So that concludes it for today. Make sure that you have the chance to throw and catch with your kids in the backyard. That's the only way they will improve their coordination on how to catch the ball and how to throw the ball. 90% of the work is done at home. Please take the time to be with your kids. Alright? Other than that, have fun, play ball.